What's going on, guys? Steve Dispenza here with the one and only Rob Burke. Today Rob is actually going to be teaching us how to rewire a foreign redhead light that's set up right now for European power, and he's going to do so in a completely unsafe and slightly xenophobic manner. Check it out.
Alright, so recently purchased these Chinese knockoff Redheads light fixtures. Got them in the mail, and European. What the hell is this? This is no good to me. If you open this on-off switch up, this inline on-off switch, you have a line coming in with the wacky Euro plug, and a line going out to the light. Now, when this is wired 250, both of these are hot, and the ground follows through, but we can very easily make this a 110 system, where one line will be hot and one line will be neutral, and that'll take care of that. So what you want to do first, there's 4 screws on a plate. I've already done it. Take this off. Now you get your wires. Step 1, take the ground. What I like to do is cut it as far to this side so you'll have as much on the side you're going to be working with left over as possible. Cut that wire there. It's the green yellow striped wire. Then take these stake-on connections off, and so you just have left the wire that goes to the lamp. At the hardware store, they have these, and this I had never seen before. It's an 8-foot wire, and it's called a medium-duty tool replacement cord. And so what you get is a 110 grounded connection on one side, and pre-stripped wires on the other. My original idea was going to be just to strip an extension cord, and it would do the same thing, but that's less work. Lost my lighter, but we won't need that for another 20 seconds. Let's take stake-on connectors. And I learned that they need to be bent a little bit. So, you take a tool. Take another tool. And you just give them a little bend. Not enough that it destroys the insulation, just enough so that you'll actually be able to close it when you're done. Okay. Now, black, white, green. Black is hot, white is neutral, green is ground. What you want to do is stick this in here all the way as far as you can. Take your dikes. I know you're usually not sticking it in with dikes, but now you are. Give it a good crimp. Good crimp. See how good I crimped it? Sometimes you want to just tighten these wires up by twisting them a little bit. Stick it in. Apparently there's a proper tool for this. Oh well. Alright, that's in there. Once it's in there, you take a little electrical tape, because it's probably not in there that good. And also this will keep from any current jumping if it were stripped or any kind of other thing. And you just want to wrap that from the stake-on down over the wire. Yep.
Now, when doing a job like this, what are the type of things that can go wrong?
If you strip the wire at any point here, you're going to want to make sure you cover that with electrical tape or cut it and start over. You could strip this down and, you know, work with it. Also, if you don't get a solid connection between the wire and the Stay-Con, you won't have any sort of power when you turn it on. Obviously, you don't want this thing plugged in while you're doing all of this, or else you'd probably be dead.
What type of insurance do you carry for a job like this?
This is a home repair, so no insurance per se. You should be fine. I mean, what could go wrong? It's just electric. As I'm sitting here doing it, I can only imagine with doing this, you know, 20 hours a day without breaks for food or anything. I could imagine how terrible that must be. You know, but at the same time, why are they wiring it European and wasting my time? I mean, who actually uses European power these days?
Well, some people would say that the people in Europe do.
I guess, but why? I mean, this is just a funny looking thing, man. There's no need for this. Okay, so now, on the switch, on the side that goes to the lamp, we have to strip the ground so that we'll be able to hook it up. Now when you do this, you just want to pinch it a little bit and pull so you don't damage the internal wire there. I'm actually going to strip this one back a little further too on the other side so it makes a better connection. Okay, take our dikes, just squeeze it together a little bit more. Nice good solid clump of wire there. Twist them together real good. Solid connection. Wrap it. You could use a wire nut here if you had them. Probably a real small one. But electrical tape will be fine. It's just a ground. Doesn't carry any current. It's just going to hopefully save your life one day.
So what you're saying is, you know, your life is basically resting on a piece of electrical tape.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you've actually worked in this industry, you know, you'd realize that your life has been resting in less at some point.
Now, Rob, you know, do you feel safe handling these lights on set?
Luckily that's not my job. Once I rework these things, I never see them again. You know, it's probably going to be...
Right, but we could be on a shoot, and I could be like, hey, Rob, you know, go grab a redhead, put it up on a stand, and strike it on.
I guess that could happen. But, you know, it's a risk you got to take. Sometimes in working with this stuff, I mean, how much money did we save by getting the knockoffs versus your life, you know? It seems like a fair trade-off.
It's a good point.
Okay, so then we're going to take the back cover and we're going to push it up. Uh-oh. These wires are a little weird because I don't have that plug on it, but it should all seal up. Nice. And then we just need the screws. I don't have the screws, so if you pretended that I took this now and screwed these 4 screws together and then turned it on, it'll work. Okay, so as you can see, I finished the putting the cover on. You'll notice you get a little light on the on-off switch. And as you flick the switch, striking, there's your beautiful light. Now these bulbs haven't been replaced yet, so you're getting a lower wattage than you will when you hook up the better light. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe to our channel.